Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this really blurry clip art, and I've done it. I did it a little bit differently. I think it would actually look better. This throws in another curve into the scenario. This can be done. I want to make a second video. Hopefully I can do it. It's just a little bit different. This is much easier. So let's just make this one. Let's go take the rectangle tool and just make a rectangle. First of all, I'm going to go to my pen tool. I'm using somebody else's file, and I'm going to change it to a hairline and RGB red. Then I'm going to take my rectangle tool, and I'm going to go right here with my edit corner radius locked. I'm going to type in 2 inches. So it made that perfect oval. There are 3 white lines basically. So we need to contour this. So we're going to go to effects and contour. We're going to contour to the inside just 2 steps, 0.05. And that looks pretty good. Now we're going to select them all, and we're going to go to object, break contour apart, and we're going to take and go to object. And whenever you can't convert it to an object, down here it's not lighted, so we need to ungroup it. Then you can go up to object and convert it to an object. Well, really what I should have done, I'm sorry about that. I should make my lines thicker. I'm going to make them a little bit thicker. That'll work. Now, let's see if we can convert it to an object. And then I'm going to left click, right click. I like working in red. So what we've done, we have made, there look like there's too many lines, but if we take the Smart Fill tool, we have 1, 2, 3 lines. So with this configuration, we're going to control, well, let's just rotate it 45 degrees. Control D and make a duplicate, and then go right here and mirror it. There's our design. Then we just need to kind of remember which ones go, and this is kind of easy because you don't have to cut all the lines out. So in this one, these lines are going over and these are going under. So we'll go with the over first. I'm going to get my virtual segment delete key. I am going to hold down the Alt key. It'll help me draw a straight line. So I'm just cutting out all those lines in the middle. Now that one goes over, so this one has to go under. So this one, we're going to cut out these lines. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. The Alt key is really helping you a lot right now, because if you don't use the Alt key, this is what you get, and you'll take out too many lines. See, I actually touched too many lines. Alt key straight down. So now I did the wrong line. I need to do this line, Alt key. So this one's going under. So if we look at the graphic, this one went under, so this one needs to go over. And by that, I mean, it just looks like a highway overpass is going over the other streets. And it's also filling, the Smart Fill tool is going to fill that in. Then this one went over, so this one has to go under. So we need to Alt key and just swipe through there, swipe through there, swipe through there, and we're done. Now, what I would suggest real strongly is Control G to group all that together, because that way we can fill it all in and then move it out of the way with the nudge tool. So I'm going to use blue, and I'm just going to get all the lines that need to be filled in. And you can see the lines that are underneath. So we've got it all done, but now I can click on my lines and nudge them out of the way. Now, there's a couple ways to do this, but what we're going to do, we're going to bring in I'm going to do it just like the one they sent me. I'm going to make it an orange box. Go up to Object, Order, Back a Page. And we want white lines. So there's a couple ways you could do that. Realistically, there's not that many lines. So I'm just going to click on the lines, holding down the Shift key, and I'm going to do just a few at a time. And I'm going to make them white. Hold down the Shift key, select all the lines. I've got a little arrow right there, and that might cause this problem. Yep, we need to fix that. So what we can do now to fix that, I must have had a little bit of a leak. We could click, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take away our box for a second. And I'm going to click on that line. I am going to left click, no fill, right click, outline. And now I'm going to try to refill that line and see if that didn't help us. See, now and see also our box down here has stopped the line from going. So we'll go here, take the Smart Fill tool, fill that in. And now what I would suggest is to grab that line and delete it. Now let's put our box back, and you can see the white lines. And then select that one, hold down the shift, select that one, and you could do all the lines, or we could actually use find and replace. But I'm just going to go with this right here because there's not that many lines, and by the time you set it up, you could have it done. So hopefully I'll figure out how to do this. I mean, it's just throwing a little curve into it, making these lines kind of curve back in, but I'll hopefully make a second video. Pretty cool design. I actually prefer it over this, but I'm going to try to help out that person. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.